Not exactly a promising beginning to a betrothal. But the ominous words of my new fiancé's message had been clear. Only I was safe. Only I was protected by the tourney. And it wouldn't have been only guards accompanying me if I had waited. My twin Lily and her new betrothed, Crown Prince Jonathan of Marin, would have insisted on coming as well. Who knew how many lives might have been lost in their efforts to protect me? "Where are you going to spend the night?" Lily's worried projection reminded me that she was still adjusting to the whole idea of me going off on my own. I hadn't exactly discussed it with her when I had snuck out of the palace on a stolen horse. I stroked the neck of my mare, Chestnut. I had befriended her weeks ago, and she had happily accompanied me today. The poor thing hadn't known what she was getting herself into, of course. "I'll let you know when I work that out," I responded, injecting some humour into my projection. It gave me comfort to carry my twin's presence with me in my mind, even if she could offer no practical assistance. We had never been apart before, and I liked the reminder that we were still connected, that we had a link no one could break, a christening gift from our godmother, a greater bond than ever twins have shared before. And with our old nanny having passed away, only John knew of the secret connection between Lily and me that had resulted from our gift, which meant this beast was wrong if he thought he could isolate me from the rest of the kingdoms by asking me to come alone. My betrothed had secrets aplenty, but I brought some of my own with me. The sun had almost disappeared below the horizon now, and I could still see neither shelter nor fuel for a fire. A flash of movement made me whip my head around, but the plains appeared empty. The mare faltered and then picked up her pace without being asked. I crouched low over her neck, encouraging her speed, and peeked under my arm. Another flash of movement, and this time I caught a glimpse of grey. A wolf? My breath quickened, and the horse must have picked up my tension since she increased her speed even more. I looked again, but could now see nothing. How did they hide themselves in this vast emptiness? More of the magic of the curse, I supposed. My heart beat wildly, and I tried to calculate how much strength remained in my mare. She had alternated between a walk and a trot all day, so she couldn't have much stamina left. I guessed she was running on instinct and fear right now, and not much else. I scanned the horizon again, searching for something. Anything. The final rays of the setting sun blinded me and made the landscape strange and unfamiliar. I squinted through it, not sure what I was even hoping to see. A black dot wavered against the light and seemed to grow bigger. Its shape looked unnatural, too square to be an animal and far too large to be a wolf. So I nudged the mare, angling her toward it. As it grew even bigger, I glanced back again and this time got a clear glimpse of two grey shapes racing after us. My horse ran at a full gallop now, and my hair and dress streamed behind me. Even so, we neared the approaching object at a surprising pace. It was clearly moving toward us as fast as we rushed toward it. I began to pull up on the reins just as the last of the sun slipped below the horizon and the blinding light disappeared. The mare responded reluctantly as I blinked in the twilight haze and tried to understand what I was seeing. The object, a large travelling carriage, had also slowed, so that we both came to a stop at the point of meeting. I twisted in the saddle, but the only sign I could see of my pursuers was a whisk of grey tail before they disappeared off into the fast encroaching darkness. I turned back to the carriage. The coach itself looked perfectly ordinary, and yet I couldn't stop staring at it. No horses pulled it, and no coachman directed it. It stood still in the middle of this strange wilderness, as if it had arrived at a prearranged stop. "Good evening," I called, tentatively. No one responded. I looked around again, but the wolves had not returned. Whatever this strange apparition, it seemed to offer us some protection from them. I swung down from Chestnut, keeping a tight hold on the reins, and approached the window. I couldn't see the inside in the evening gloom, so I took a deep breath.